Alright everyone, I figured I'd do another video with you guys tonight, and a few of the comments that were made is, yeah, they would like to see what kind of wrenches that I have in my box. I haven't decided how I was going to go about doing that, but I figured I'd start here, and this is 3 snap-on wrenches that I use commonly on an everyday base. And this is a set of USAG wrenches that I have with a special profile that I have in my toolbox. Eventually I'll bring more in and show you what I have, and we'll compare them to these snap-ons, which I use every day. This particular set right here from 10 to 19, as far as this snap-on goes, with the flank drive on it, if you bought these off Snap-on, you're probably looking at about $500. This is the same size wrench, 12mm, but in a USAG. This set of wrenches right here go from 7 to 19mm. This is an Italian made wrench, and you can find this on Mr. Worker. And this wrench right here, I believe right now, is like $132 for the set. So this wrench right here has all the same features as the Snap-on. It has the flank drive plus that you would see, which they call a special profile. But one of the things that's a little different about this wrench is you can see the offset on it. And this does come in handy sometimes. It hasn't, stopped me from doing my job or stopped me from getting to a bolt in particular or anything. So I don't see where it's hindered me from doing anything. If you lay them over top of each other, you can see that it's really not that much different. Just looks more different. One thing that makes this wrench different from the Snap-on is they have a flank drive inside of the 6-point end of the wrenches. This wrench right here is the same wrench that you would get from Mac, which is their RBT wrench set, which I believe is on back order right now, and that set is right in the area of $500 plus. Like I said, this set of wrenches from 7 to 19 right now on Mr. Worker is $132. Like I said, it's an Italian made wrench. It is manufactured over in Europe, so I don't know how about warranty is going to go or anything like that, but very seldom do you see a combination wrench failure unless it's being abused. What I mean by being abused is double wrenching them, putting in a pipe on this wrench, things of that nature. If you break a wrench in that method, I think you get what you pay for. If the wrench held up, very few manufacturers will warranty something like that, and that's something that Snap-on does. They kind of don't bat an eye at warranting anything, especially if you're on their route and you're actually buying something from them every week. But if Joe Blow walks up to the truck and wants to get something, a lot of times they don't want to warranty nothing for you. So you're kind of in the same boat if you bought these USAG wrenches, unless you got a buddy in the business. Luckily, I have a really good Snap-on tool dealer. He's very friendly and kind of goes out of his way for anybody that comes onto his truck. A lot of dealers aren't like that. Kind of getting off the subject there, but these wrenches right here are just a phenomenal set of wrenches. One of the other unique things about these wrenches is the offset on them. They do have the same 15-degree offset, but the way they've actually machined them, you can actually get on a bolt. If a bolt was flat, you had to get on the other side of the bolt, you can actually get on that bolt from the back side here. With this particular wrench, the Snap-on one, you cannot do that. So if you had one that was flat right there, you're trying to get on it, you can see that the wrench is still not flat. Even though it extended all the way out or trying to get it down, you're above the wrench there. So this is a very unique design with this wrench. And for $132, I really don't think you can beat this wrench. They say that this is the best thing on the market right now. And, you know, I kind of fare to differ with them. You know, there's so many other manufacturers out there, especially even ones made in the U.S. here. Wright Wrenches is right up there with this Snap-on wrench right here. This wrench right here is just superior as this wrench right here. Everybody says that the metal's better in this Snap-on than it is this guy right here. But these wrenches are performing well beyond their potential. Not very many manufacturers are going to be able to say that they can break the head of a bolt off without slipping. And this is one of those wrenches that will do that. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that there's more out there than just Snap-on. You know, with this big Snap-on and Icon debate. As you know in my last videos, like I said, buy what you want, buy what you need, buy what makes you money. You know, that's the key. If you wanted a set of these wrenches from 7 to 24, you're looking at $1,000. This set here only goes 7 to 19, but you're looking at $132, and you're getting all the benefits of what the Snap-on wrench will do. Do you need all these fancy things for, you know, fancy flank drive for, you know, larger bolts? I really don't think so. A lot of those larger wrenches, we do hydraulic lines and things of that nature, EGR tubes and, you know, other things like that. You know, occasionally taking tracks off a skid steer or something like that, you use these longer wrenches, but I've never had a open end wrench actually slip. Most time we're putting heat to bolts to get them loose. We're not going to sit there and try to use the open end of it to get it off. So the lack of those three wrenches in this particular design, I don't think is going to be the end of the world. That's the only advantage Snap-on has over this wrench. But like I said, this is the 12 side by side. You can see the beam on these is a little bit thicker. I feel that this is a more comfortable wrench. One of the things I don't like about this wrench is it's not a 12-point design, but it defeats the purpose of having this special drive on the end. This will take off stripped out 6-point fasteners. So this is very nice to have if you have a stripped out bolt or anything like that. And the only thing you can get in there is a wrench. This could be a lifesaver. Nice thing about this is a 12-point, you can get it in any position. It does have flank drive on it, but it doesn't always pull out bolts. It has a tendency to strip bolts more than it will remove a stripped out fastener. But, you know, that's just the design of the particular 12-point. So there's no way around that. Snap-on has made it better with their flank drive, but it's not going to be the potential of this. Even if their 6-point does not have any kind of flank drive to match this. So, but this is a set of wrenches that I have in my box. That is the 12. We'll look at the 13 here, side by side. I've had this set of wrenches for a while now. I've probably had these wrenches since the late 90s. And you can see that there's a little bit of damage there on that one. And Snap-on will warranty that. It doesn't affect the function of it, but chrome's starting to come off or a fastener has damaged it. As you can see, there's really no difference in length either. These are our 14s. Like I said, you see the scratches on here and everything else. These wrenches are used. This is a quality wrench. And I probably only had these for probably about 6 months or so, maybe a little longer than that. I might have had them a year now. Like I said, I don't use them as much as I do these, but a lot of times I need the 12-point end. So that's the reason why I don't go grab for them all the time. But I can honestly say this does work. Another thing is these wrenches are actually same as Falcom wrenches. So if you wanted to get the other sizes, or even wanted USAG sizes bigger than 19, you can get them. You just won't get the special, I don't know what you call that, a special purpose design here for removing, rusted fasteners and stripped out fasteners. So even if you bought the other 3 wrenches, you're still ahead of the game. I guarantee you wouldn't have more than $200 in this set versus $500 into a Snap-on set. Alright guys, I'll have more wrenches to come. Until then, give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Appreciate it. Have a good night.